Hey guys, welcome to another episode of World Tanks. This is a replay featuring the Tier 6 British Medium Cromwell. Now, this is not myself playing in this tank, this is actually a friend playing. His goes by the in-game name King Kong 141. And he's in the clan Reddit 6. Not that that has anything to do with anything at all, but it's something. Next he's on Himseldorf, and the matchup is a bit of an interesting one actually. Tier 6 top, which is something that's kind of rare nowadays with what people are playing. Yeah, that's fine. And the enemy team actually has a derpy platoon with an MS1 and a grill. Lots of fun. Right off the bat he states he's going hill. Always nice to do, because then you can find out who's going where and what places need backup. Now even if you're doing that, it's usually good to look at the mini map to see what places are undergunned and may need another tank, and if your tank can fill that role. Now, hill is definitely the two sides of the map are definitely ones that are the most undergunned, with the left side having Stug and an M7, whereas the hill has an M4 and the Cromwell. Don't think the RL actually goes up the hill. Pretty sure he turns right there, yeah. Now, Cromwell's gun is actually quite an interesting gun. It's the kind of tank that I enjoy, where it's got 145 pen, 135 damage, and a 3.29 second reload, almost at 8.5. And it can tear things to pieces if it gets beside or behind, and if you don't pay attention to it and deal with it quickly, it's gonna just put insane amounts of damage into you. Not to mention, it's actually quite accurate. Like, look at that. It's 130 meters away, and he's actually got a bigger percentile to hit than to miss. But apparently the game hates him and wants to shoot under the enemy Cromwell instead of hitting him a bunch. He ends up making up for it though, and definitely starts putting hits into him. In that short little while he's shooting that, he got 4.85 damage out. P.S. King Kong. Alright, no. King Conan ain't got shit on King Kong. There we go. And the enemy MS1 was promptly team killed by the Stug. He managed to get a flank on the M4 as his was blown to pieces by their enemy, or their M4 with his gold derp. Now he uses speed to get around the SU-85B, and the Cromwell is one of those tanks you need to be careful with because its armor will not bounce much of anything, even if it's a tank destroyer that's a tier below you, or 2 tiers below you. So he deals with that SU-85B and quickly starts moving to help. At this point, it looks like they have it in the bag. That changes pretty quickly. The enemy AT-8, there he is. Yeah, he's down there on the other side, and he's got a bunch of tier 5s and stuff to beat up. So he's just going to do that and deal with that. Where the corner here at, was it E8, E7? His team should have had this in the bag, really, with dealing with a KV-1 and a KV-1S. I'll point out the reason why, right when he does his great flanking maneuver here, where he sees that they're in trouble there, and he decides, I'm going to help out. I'm going to sit right behind him and just lay waste to the 2 tanks there. Now, the KV-1 dies, and at this point, it looks like it should be theirs, and the KV-1 even has the smaller gun. But his team with the majority doesn't bother pushing in. Here he notices there's a T-34 behind him. He doesn't want to take his chances with that. He may be AFK, he may be a camper. There's no way to really tell right now. So he decides, I'm not gonna take my chances, I'm gonna go for it. Sees the VK-36 there, not doing anything. Now he's like, screw you, T-34, you dare to be AFK in my game. And then just kind of sits beside him and blows him to pieces. He does a good job here where he's hiding behind him, so if the VK does come after him, he'll be able to see, and he'll be able to take cover behind the T-34. He's doing a lot of very good, like, different things that definitely help a player, where flanking, taking cover behind enemy tanks, all sorts of stuff like that. And again, he comes back to help with this KV-1S that his team has somehow horribly lost to. And I don't think they even did any damage to him there. They may have, but I noticed. Now for the damage thing, it's a little broken right here where you can't see the like it's not rolling down on guys, but you can still see the total damage at 1857 right now, which is very good. He sees the grill coming up behind him, so he decides, screw this, I need to kind of get out here. Puts 2 shots into the VK, 1 hit, and 1 bounced off of him. Must hit him in the turret. And he says, screw it, I need this grill dead. I can't have this being a 2-on-1, and the grill's definitely the easier thing to kill. There's the grill right there, aiming at him actually. Where he is, he's in an okay position, because he still has that T-34 kind of between him and the VK. Drives into the wall, but it's all good, doesn't really matter. Because Cromwell has actually very good acceleration and speed. At this point, again, they should be doing pretty good. They've got like the same situation where it's 2 6s and a 4 on 2 6s on a 4, with the 4 being artillery. And the VK has full health. I don't know. I guess I kind of get why he was driving through the middle field. He definitely wanted to get down here and help the VK. But you need to deal with what you've got in front of you. They managed to take care of the grill. And now his attention changes to the AT-8 that is definitely going to be a pain in the ass if he leaves alone. So he tries to get into preferential? He wants to get into an encounter that'll help him. Now it's a 2-on-2 with an artillery and himself in the Cromwell against an AT-8 with almost full health and a VK. Then the AT-8 decides he's going to drive into the field and turn his back to Mr. King Kong in his Cromwell. And it takes a whole of, what, like 10 seconds to put him down to that. And then just 6 more to kill him. That's just how insane the Cromwell is. To be fair, the British TD do not have much health. They just have armor. Sees the VK coming, puts 2 shots into him, which is very good, and quickly decides, I'm getting out of here. Hopefully artillery can hit him. Yeah, Cromwell. At this point, his commander's been killed. It's not the most essential thing to get him up, but it does help, so he does. Yeah, the KV-1, oh my god, maybe 10 up. Get him, Marty! Now, the only way he can win this engagement now is that VK is definitely going to be loaded. The VK has to miss to get it. But will the VK miss? Surprise, motherfucker! And then ramp. Not good. Oh god, so close. Gotta put in another 2 shots. 1 more shot. The VK is trying to do what he can. Oh god, this shot misses. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, and then he blows up that VK. One hell of a way to end the game. His team pulling off the whoa, the priest trying to say run. He was having none of that. It's one hell of a game. Got 3,428 damage with a 130 damage gun. Like, when you're getting upwards of like 30 shots at enemies. Actually, maybe I'll help. Oops, misclick. I'll be able to tell you the exact amount of shots into enemies here real quick. He got in 32 penetrations. That is insane. Like, that's very oh. Got a 2,284 experience game times 5, so it was 11,420. He managed to get himself a Top Gun and Radley Walters medal as well. Oh no, he would not have gone sniper. Oh no, he may have. I'm not sure the conditions, but he got 42 shots, 34 hits, 32 pens. Very good hit to pen ratio, actually. And if you're wondering about the music, this is actually Heroes vs. Villains remix pack. It's not actually internet radio this time. And the next video will probably be the same thing, so I'm going to do it immediately after this. And it is another very close match. But this time it's myself in the tank. A tank that I'm surprised how good it was. Hopefully I'll see you guys next time. This was King Kong in the Cromwell doing a hell of a job getting that Radley Walters with his 8 kills. Definitely earned that with 32 hits. Weh. So the first time I saw the game, man, holy jeez. So if anyone else wants to send in any replays, send them to facefulloffail@gmail.com. I'll be more than happy to look at and commentate them and record them. If you would like to send in a game and ask for tips on how to play better, or maybe what you did wrong, I'd also be happy to help you with that. Because I feel if you've already come here looking and watching videos, you're taking a step towards trying to get better, or you're doing this simply for entertainment, in which case that's good too. But if you're trying to get better, don't feel free to send me a replay. I'd be more than happy to help you. Because I didn't start out the greatest player either. I just used my experience over time and learned different things about the mechanics. So I'm more than happy to pass them on. So that was, I guess we sell it to Walsheet, because this is technically a group channel still. And I'll see you guys next time for one hell of an epic game. It's pretty close to this one in terms of epic, but it could have been. Never mind. You may know the ending of the next one now. See you later.